Hey everyone, Dillan Porter here with Hunters for Hunters, and I'm going to tell you guys a little story today. I'm out here cleaning my stand up after rifle season, making sure everything gets put away. So this is my stand. We got snow up here in northwest Minnesota. This is a tower stand that's pretty unique. See, there's no door to this stand. You just drop in from the top. So I'm heated from the chest down when I'm sitting. It's pretty sweet. This stand was built by me and my dad and my brothers when I was about 12 years old. So that was 18 years ago this stand was put in. I got a shooting lane to the south, or to the north there. I'm looking south at the moment. Shoot all the way down there. We got all this beautiful woods around us here. And I got a shooting lane all the way to the north, almost all the way to the road. More good woods around us. A little clearing there I can shoot through. And it's really a beautiful stand. I've sat in this stand almost every opening morning for 18 years. I think I've missed it twice. Opening morning, opening weekend, no food plots, but I still see deer. Normally there's wolves around, yes. Hear them a lot more often than not anymore. But I have shot the 3 nicest bucks I've ever shot in my life out of this stand. When we talk about hunting and why we started Hunters for Hunters, it's not so everybody shoots the biggest bucks. That's not what we're about. Do we want people to harvest good deer? Yes, we do. We want the herd to be healthy, better than it's ever been. But poor management leads to an unhealthy herd or a young herd. Harvesting a mature animal is a lot better than harvesting a younger one in most cases. So this year, I got the privilege of hunting with a friend of mine for the first time ever. He came out, sat in this stand with me, and down this shooting lane here, a buck stepped out opening morning. It's the biggest buck I've shot with a rifle in 15 years. Probably, might even be the biggest. We haven't officially scored it yet, but prior to that, well, biggest out of this stand anyway. And then Sunday, my buddy and I are sitting here again, and another buck steps out down this same shooting lane, and he harvested it. Biggest buck he's ever shot, it's the first deer he ever shot. And we had a great time sitting together, talking, getting to know each other, and enjoying this stand. But at the same time, over the last 18 years with this stand, there's always, get back from hunting, there's stories, visiting with my dad, visiting with my brothers, other family members that stop in, uncles, cousins. And that's what hunting's about, is the camaraderie, the deer camp. So, in Minnesota, there's a lot of things that one could say are attacking hunting in Minnesota. And as an organization, we want to preserve the tradition of the family deer camp, the tradition of hunting, and that quality time you get to spend with one another out in the woods, the quality animals you get to harvest with one another out in the woods, the premium source of protein you get. That's something we want to preserve as Hunters for Hunters. Now, we've pushed a lot on the wolf issue in Minnesota. In fact, that's been our #1 topic since we started a year ago. Just over a year ago, right before rifle season, was our first time we started getting things actually rolling. So, with wolves, we made a big push last year. We came really close to getting it done. But now, with the way the elections swung across this country, the federal bill to have the wolves delisted on the lower 48 made it through the House last year, but then got shut down in the Senate. Now, as I understand it, Republicans took the Senate, and that bill was going to be put forward again by Tom Tiffany and Pete Stauber, and it should go through, and the wolves will be delisted in the lower 48, which is awesome. But now in Minnesota, it's still illegal to shoot wolves at that point. So there's things we can do and things we will do when we get to that point, and the first thing we can do is sue the state of Minnesota for the right to manage wolves. We manage the prey, we should manage the predator as well. That's all we want. Nobody's saying we need to exterminate all the wolves. We need them to be properly managed. And the current wolf management plan does not call for a decrease in wolves necessarily. So, why am I telling you all this? Well, hunting's very important to me and my family. It has been my whole life. I've been sitting with my dad since I was 3-4 years old. This stand, I've been hunting in for 18 years. Love this stand. I love it when it snows. Unfortunately, the stand's going to have to be replaced next year, but that's just how it goes. I'll probably do something real similar, but the floor is getting a little soggy. Hunting's important to a lot of people. It's more than just going out and killing something. It's spending time with family and friends, appreciating the wildlife, managing the wildlife, and harvesting something that makes us happy. We're not out here just to kill things. We're here to enjoy, appreciate time with each other, appreciate time in nature, get away from the office and all that stuff. You know, we want to be out in the woods. There's nothing like it. A little cold out today. My breath's fogging up, but I am enjoying every minute standing out here in this tree stand, even though I'm just taking it down, or the stuff down for the year. We as Hunters for Hunters want to see the tradition of hunting continue. And if that's something you stand for, that you want to see, join us. That's all we ask. Join us. We're going to have a lot of good things coming in the future. We're going to push to get these wolves delisted again, and we're going to push to have a season in Minnesota. We're not going to stop pushing until that's accomplished. But there's going to be other things that we're going to need to tackle too. There's poor laws out there, poor mismanagement, that things need to be fixed, and we can all agree that things could be better. Some places are still pretty good, but if your area is pretty good, don't say somebody else's is bad, because they can be bad other places. There's a lot of stories we heard this year of people north of Grand Rapids and that area up there in the heart of wolf country. They'd sit for 7 guys for the whole 3 days of opening weekend. Some of them all season, they'd see no deer. They'd see more wolves than deer. Well, that kind of takes the joy out of hunting whitetails, doesn't it? So, join Hunters for Hunters. Spend some time in a tree stand. And we're going to push to get these wolves delisted. And we're going to keep making plans to do things better in the state of Minnesota. And we're going to make hunting great again. Thank you.